Hey guys, my name is Jamila. Welcome to Gems, Rants and Raves. A little bit about myself. I am from Joost Van Dyke, a tiny island in the Caribbean Sea. It's 4 square miles. There were 150 inhabitants when I was growing up, and now it's probably about 350. My mother is from Australia, and her story is pretty much how a white woman gets transplanted into the islands steeped in West Indian culture. She met my dad in Europe, and they both sailed down to the islands together where he had a bar, and he became world famous by singing little ditties on his guitar, making them up about the tourists that would come in. And he went really far with it, actually, and he even got awarded by the Queen for his good job, his good contribution to the tourism industry in the British Virgin Islands. My mother pretty much backed him up and helped facilitate the growth of the business together. They do crazy, outrageous New Year's Eve parties. They have a wooden boat regatta. They first started up a carnival in Joost Van Dyke. It doesn't run anymore, but it was magnificent. They created the Preservation Society, which helps the youths of Joost Van Dyke learn different things like snorkeling, scuba diving, learning how to sail, all that good stuff. They were pretty much the power couple of Joost. And that led them to be very, very busy. So I had 2 busy bee parents growing up, which led me to forge my own path and come up with my own ideals. And I fell madly, deeply in love with a Frenchie of St. Thomas. They're pretty much white people who talk with a dialect. Amazing. I was just blown away, and so I fell madly, deeply in love. I went to massage school in Hawaii. He followed me there. When we went back to Joost Van Dyke at 20, we started having kids. We had 4 kids together, and since my parents weren't necessarily always there for me growing up, I decided to do attachment parenting. It was breastfeeding, cloth diapers, organic food, everything natural. They played at the beach. They learned how to play with fire. You know, I pretty much let them have a lot of freedom in their play, and play they do a lot, and I homeschool because I really want to be close to them, and homeschooling also allows me to grow myself as an individual and relive my childhood, and we form a strong bond together as a family. Anyways, my aspirations for this channel, I'm going to tell you. However, I would like to do so in kind of a I'm running for office format, kind of like politics, because I thought that was kind of funny, but I'm kind of crazy like that. So here we go. Oh, we're on. Well, as you know, I'm Jamila, and I have 6 aspirations, goals for this channel, and I will meet every one of them. These goals are why you should tune in to my channel. Tune in, guys. Number 1, this is a creative outlet. Like everybody else out there on YouTube, this is where we can celebrate our individuality and let our little lights shine, instead of harsh self-criticism, which has its place at times, but sometimes needs to be balanced out with taking great joy in who we are as individuals and humans on this planet. Number 2, race. Being of mixed race, black and white, I see the differences, and I'd like to break that down and express to you my viewpoint. Number 3, and this is a personal favorite, parenting. Especially having numerous hours on the clock, lots of experience and know-how, I would like to express to you what has worked for me and what has not. Number 4, social class. Having had money and having gone without, I acknowledge the incredible differences between the two and how the different rules apply to each group, and how said group interact with each other. Remember, people, we are all one, and judgment must die, and unity shall reign supreme if we want to effect change. activism. Everyone needs to do their part to make this world a better place, like Michael Jackson said, so that the seventh generations down the line in the future can have it easier. You know, they shall inherit the earth, kind of like the Native Americans had envisioned in the times way beyond time. And last, but most definitely not least, I had to put on glasses for this one, I would like to use it as a learning tool. This channel is a way for me to push myself into further exploration of my community and pressing matters in the territory. The more we step onto the local scene and meet different people from different walks of life, the more perspectives we gain and the more expansive we become. By getting out more with my kids, I'll be able to not only offer them the opportunity to expand their horizons, but I'll be feeding myself as well. I have limited myself in lots of ways, and now I get to use my kids as an excuse to better myself. Because I'm good enough, because I'm smart enough, gosh darn it, people like me. And I just use my kids as pawns, but they're pawns with a worthy master. Anyways, relax guys, enjoy the show.